Michael. It is hot, and you mentioned it earlier, much different than it was for those first two FNL weeks.
Yeah, we were spoiled the first 2 weeks for sure. Normally, a lot of these early games can be fairly hot and humid, and it is certainly going to be the case tonight. But let's fast forward here as we go into the upcoming weekend. We've got temperatures that are going to be back up into the 90s, and with that humidity, heat index value probably in that 95 to 100 degree range. Keep your plans, though. Just know that it's going to be a little bit on the hot and humid side. If you are going to be outside for an extended period of time, just make sure you're staying hydrated. We need some rainfalls. Noticing here the drought monitor, we are starting to get a few spots where things are abnormally dry, so we need to monitor that as we go over the next few days. We do have some rain chances in the forecast that we're going to look at here in the 7-day, but right now things are dry, and we continue to watch that drought slowly but surely creep back in. Notice our rain chances will come up here, as mentioned, as we head toward the middle of next week, and we may end up bumping up these chances as we get a little bit closer, as we have a better idea of how things might play out, especially by that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday time frame. Right now, though, no rain to be found. We've got blue skies over downtown Tulsa as we look here from Brookside, and overnight tonight our temperatures will drop off, but it is going to be a warm and muggy morning. Some of us will reach the 60s, but a lot of us will hold to 70, if not even a degree or two warmer than that. And again, there will be some mugginess as we wake up in the morning hours. Hour by hour, breaking it down as we head through Saturday. Heat index values, as mentioned, as we get into the afternoon, between that 95 and 100 degree range. Not quite the heat advisory criteria, but still take those breaks and make sure you're staying hydrated. Temperatures I've got very similar to what we've had out there today. Low, maybe a couple of spots up into the mid 90s. So again, another hot day. Average high would be in the mid 80s. So we went from a stretch of being below average for a while, now seeing those numbers back up above the average. Hey, Tulsa hosting Navy Saturday evening, a little bit on the toasty side at kickoff, and then falling into the low 80s as we head toward the end of the game, but we don't have to worry about any rainfall or any storms impacting the game. We're going to be in good shape there. And notice here as we take a look at what we've got here with our heat index values, it is going to be hot and it is going to be humid for the next several days. We've got those heat index values that will more than likely be up in the mid to upper 90s, and gradually we'll start to drop that off a bit as we head through next week. As mentioned, we'll watch those rain chances once we get to the middle of next week and end of next week, and depending on how the rain plays out, we could have temperatures that could hold into the upper 80s for our highs. The next cold front may arrive right around that Friday time frame and possibly drop our temperatures off a bit more as we go into next weekend. We'll break that down and get a look at that coming up at 6 o'clock in that 10-day forecast. But overall, these above average temperatures are going to be the rule as we go through much of next week.